Kevin Samuels died, and his YouTube friends are rich. We got to talk about that. There needs to be an internal investigation on these friends of Kevin Samuels. I know a lot of y'all want this to just go away, and y'all want people to forget about it. R.I.P. Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels was murdered. They want y'all to believe that his heart gave away. No. Kevin Samuels was in shape. He was a healthy man. In his 50s, early 50s, healthy man. He cycled. He took care of himself. You know, when you got money, you take care of yourself. Isn't that what you're supposed to do? They want you to believe that Kevin had a bad heart, that his health wasn't good. They want y'all to believe that this rich black man didn't take the time to go see his doctor. All you YouTube attorneys, I don't trust you motherfuckers. Straight up. I don't trust none of you cats that was rolling with Kevin. Let that be known right now. Ringo TV, don't trust you ninjas. I knew y'all were dirty from the day I seen y'all hanging with dude. Now he in a box. Everybody rich. Everybody got money now. Everybody forgot about Kevin. What about that woman he was with? Peep game. Why is it that this attorney ninja out here posting clips with this woman? That's a guilty conscience. Kevin is dead. What are you doing? What's going on? Guilty conscience? Put that woman on camera. Let her come into the court of public opinion. How come she was never on the news? How come she was never investigated? How come she wasn't at the funeral? Get the fuck out of here. Kevin didn't have no girlfriend. Kevin told us you hire a woman for the weekend. Kevin told us that he ain't getting married. That's what he told us. Go watch the videos. Kevin ain't say he getting married. Kevin ain't never told us, oh, I got me this girlfriend on the side somewhere. No, Kevin dealt with women accordingly on the weekend. Do you understand that? See, when Kevin died, all these YouTubers was going live, trying to create a narrative, trying to spin the narrative, trying to create an alibi. But I already peeped the game. Y'all all rich now. Now you explain this to me. When Kevin was here, all you cats were broke. When Kevin was here, all you YouTube dudes, y'all were broke. Meaning, you ain't have the money that you have now. You might have had a few dollars. You might have had a couple of dollars in the bank. Your bank account might have been looking good. But compared to now, Kevin was the sacrifice. Oh yeah, Kevin was a part of them fraternities. Freemasonry. He was a blood sacrifice. They had to take him out. Cats was not eating while Kevin was here. Dudes was jealous. They lined them up. Y'all remember that video that Kevin put out when he was in Brooklyn and he brought his YouTube buddies with him? They were able to peep the game. Your man's Anton. Hey, yo, Anton, holla back, dog. Holla back at me. What's good with that blueprint that Kevin gave you? Or that you stole from Kevin? See, these dudes want you guys to believe that Kevin just somehow died, RIP. We just need to forget about this. No, we ain't forgetting about nothing. Remember, we got to keep Kevin's legacy alive. Remember? I don't see you ninjas doing that. Hey, yo, lead attorney, holla at me, dog. What's good with you? I already know you a snake. I don't trust you. I never did. I'm letting you know straight. I never trusted you. I don't know why Kevin made this move to link up with you dudes, bro. I don't know why he did that. He put all his trust in you guys believing that y'all was his people. As soon as the man died, all you guys became rich. Not by trying cases in court, but by eating the flesh of Kevin. Y'all all got fat, y'all got rich, and y'all ain't do shit for Kevin. Y'all ain't do nothing for him. Absolutely nothing. That man in a box with the worms. And you guys are on YouTube cashing it in, getting money, living it up. Y'all just forgot about this man. Y'all ain't put up no memorial service. Y'all ain't do nothing for this man with that YouTube money. Nothing for the fans of Kevin. None of you dudes was friends to Kevin. None of you. Hey, yo, Anton, you gotta holler at me, dog. I seen some videos, fam. I seen some videos with you glazing Kevin. Glazing. Know what I mean? Now, peep game. I'm the only dude in these YouTube streets that don't give a fuck about you dudes, and I just say what I gotta say straight. No sugarcoating. Not with me. I don't sugarcoat. I give you guys the opportunity to make things right. You remember in The Equalizer? You remember that? You remember what Denzel would tell each of the dudes before he take them out? I gave you an opportunity to make it right. You know, gave you time to make it right. You're not making it right. You were in a video. Kevin invited you on. You was telling Kevin how much you love him. First thing you said out your mouth, Anton. Kevin, I love you. I love you, Kevin. Kevin, I love you. I love you. You never loved that man. You loved what he could give you. You saw in him what you wanted. You destiny swap. All of you guys are a part of these fraternities. Peep gang. All of you are. That's how y'all were able to link up. Because all of y'all are part of these fraternities. I already peeped the game. That's why y'all all in agreement. That's why y'all all linked up. Y'all all brothers. Fraternity brothers. Freemasons. Peep game, y'all. Cinco de Mayo. Kevin Samuels end up dead. Blood sacrifice. Out of nowhere. The Godfather is dead. All of YouTube is talking about it. Melanie King, she goes live. I don't know what's going on. Oh my goodness. Oh, let's call the hospital. What? Let's call the hospital? To do what? How do you know to call a hospital? How do you know he's there? You have a so-called nurse who's supposed to be the girlfriend of Kevin. She's supposed to be giving him CPR. We all know she didn't do a damn thing. He ended up dead in the presence of a nurse who didn't provide for him medical treatment. A nurse. And y'all want me to believe that that woman he was with was, I guess, innocent. There's more to this story than meets the eye, guys. This story been covered up, it been watered down, and they're trying to spin this narrative that Kevin just had a bad heart and it just gave away. Kevin was a healthy guy. He was a hardworking YouTuber. I was one of his detractors. I was one of the guys that critiqued him all the time because of his talking points. I was not a fan of Kevin. Although he had an entertaining show, he was a hard worker. He was diligent, consistent, professional, well-dressed. You can't tell me that a man who believes he's a high-value man would also lack in the area of his health. You can't tell me that. A man who believes he's high value not only invest in his outer, but his inner as well. Do you understand? There's more to the story than you guys are receiving on these YouTube streets. Yo, Anton, man. I seen you in the video. You basically was saying how you're going to outdo Kevin Samuels. Holla at me. What's up with that? Yeah, that video you made where you said you're going to be better than him. You're going to outdo the Godfather. That's your ambition? You ain't tell him that to his face. You talked about that after he's dead. We got the tapes. Your goal was to replace the Godfather with you. The Godfather had a blueprint. And I believe out of all these ninjas on YouTube, you the one who have it. You the one that was doing the most when that man passed. You got on YouTube crying, shedding tears. We got those videos. We have an archive of videos. I'm an investigative news reporter. My job is to gather all the videos, all the tapes. I got every video. And I can remember you performing, shedding tears. And that was a part of trying to make it look like you are sad about this man's passing. I can recall Melanie King, she didn't even show up to the funeral. Someone who traveled with this guy, been around this guy, been to his birthdays with that other attorney guy, who we will not even mention because he ain't shit. I don't like that dude. I really don't. It's something about him. He just looks evil. I can see the devil in these people. God talks to me about these people. Why wasn't Melanie King at the funeral? Why wasn't she at the funeral if she loved Kevin? Isn't it interesting how all these YouTubers that claim they got so much love, they rock with Kevin, didn't show up to his fucking funeral? You can't see? You guys can't see that? That other attorney who didn't show up. While the service of Kevin Samuels' funeral was going down, you know what he was doing? He was online doing live streams, talking about he's standing up for his friend against the trolls that are on YouTube. So let me get this straight. Once Kevin died, this attorney character, you know, all these guys are fake. They're just YouTubers trying to get bread. First thing he started to do is go on a campaign talking about how much of a good friend he is to Kevin. Notice that. Wouldn't you think Anton would be that friend? I mean, if you think about it, Anton was the one that was shedding tears. Anton was the one that attended the funeral. Anton, the one that was in a video saying how much he loved Kevin. But when it comes to the attorney guy, he wasn't at the funeral. That speaks volumes. When the Godfather passed away and you are someone's friend and you don't show up to that man's funeral, you are guilty. You're guilty. Something ain't right. People need to question that shit. There's no way I could be friends to anybody and they pass away and I don't pay my respects at their funeral. Something got to be wrong. I ain't going to be on YouTube streaming when my friend is dead. Melanie King, where were you? You weren't there. Instead, you came on YouTube arguing with people who question you. O'Shea, you weren't there. I remember the live stream you did. You were getting upset. I got that one downloaded too. Why you guys didn't attend that man's funeral? What's the excuse? How much does a plane ticket cost? See, I'm the realist in these spaces. I just call things straight, no sugarcoating. Why you cats didn't show up? I thought y'all loved that man. Truth is, y'all didn't have no love for that man. He was just a meal ticket. Somebody that you could use to make content, make some money. That's what's going on. Absolutely amazing. Once everything transpired, you would think that law enforcement would investigate the woman that was there, ask her questions, find out what's going on, check the cameras, find out if anybody else came to that apartment, see if there was any foul play. They ain't provide no evidence, no information, nothing for the general public. Think about that, fam. It's crazy, right? Check it out. We have somebody named Dari says, you turncoat. That's supposed to be some sort of insult. As long as you're viewing, hey, keep posting away. Because all your comment tells me is that there is a cover-up. Kevin Samuels was murdered. Kevin Samuels was murdered. And the truth of the matter is, a lot of people are hiding, they are quiet, and they are nervous. What needs to take place is an internal investigation into the death of Kevin Samuels. We're not talking about some random Joe Schmo on the streets. We're talking about a popular YouTuber that was rich, end up dead, and then they just brush it under the rug. That was the fastest brush under the rug death I've seen in a long time. It's as if though they wanted that man out of the way. And what's so interesting about this, you had another brother who recently passed away. Another brother from Sanford and Son. They murdered him too. I did a video when he was addressing Kevin Samuels' death. And he said they wanted to take Kevin Samuels out. Now, 2 years later, that man is dead. Two years later. Come on, man. I'm going to do a video about his passing because that was an inside job. He did an interview and he talked about how they wanted to take out Kevin Samuels because Kevin was tapping into things they did not want to be troubled. In other words, they want the black family to remain toxic. They want us to continue to be crazy, rebellious, out of control. That's what they want. And he was on that podcast. He told the truth about Kevin, and now he's dead, and they want us to believe he died of cancer. Nah, he was murdered. He was murdered, gang. He was murdered because he spoke the truth about Kevin. And remember what he said? He said he's not like these other industry people. He say what needs to be said. That's why they killed him. Because he's a voice of reason. So we got two black men murdered. And they created a narrative to make us believe it's just some natural causes. You know, one died, his heart gave away. The other died because of some cancer. Bullshit. I'm not buying that. I'm not buying that. How come this girlfriend, alleged girlfriend of Kevin Samuels, never been on camera to address the situation? How come she was not at the funeral? How the hell you gonna tell me you someone's girlfriend and you not at the funeral? That means you didn't love this man. You didn't care about this man. You were there for his money. Come on now. I personally don't believe Kevin Samuels had a girlfriend. I don't believe none of the narrative, and I definitely don't believe that damn attorney that keep pushing that garbage. I believe Kevin Samuels was set up, drugged, and unalived. And once that happened, someone took over his social medias, which is right now, someone is controlling his social medias. They're literally uploading videos, uploading to his Instagram, uploading to his Facebook. Who's doing it? Who's doing it? Because it's not his daughter. Somebody is still getting YouTube checks off Kevin Samuels' death. Someone is collecting payments from that man's death. Do you understand? You just cannot be on YouTube and you're dead and somebody's not getting that check. Somebody's getting a check. Something's happening. When you die, all that ad revenue stops. YouTube ain't giving that to somebody else. YouTube ain't with no fraud. If you dead, you dead. Do you understand? If you're dead, you're dead. So what's going on? They lied to you. I've seen many YouTubers die. Many. And then their channels die with them. But somebody's trying to keep the channel alive because they wanted that Kevin Samuels money. And someone is profiting behind the scenes, low key, filling their pockets up with Kevin Samuels money. That's blood money. Someone is receiving blood money. They want you to believe that, Kevin Samuels' daughter is somehow reaping the benefits of all his money. People can manipulate these narratives and probably give Kevin Samuels' daughter a small percentage while they take the load of the cash. Attorneys do this all the time. Oh, have any of you been in a car accident? Has anybody been in an accident and you hired an attorney? And then once they go through with everything, they cut you a check? Oh, this is what we were able to give you. We weren't really going to get you anything, but we were able to squeeze something for you. Trust and believe me, the little check that they gave you is nothing compared to what they took off the top. They did all that legal crap and took all the money. Because legally, you probably weren't supposed to get nothing. But because they so corrupt, they were able to manipulate the law and take the bag home. Who's getting Kevin's money? Who's flipping all his clips? Every other day they reposting a new clip. Let the man rest in peace. Y'all still after the man's money. When Kevin was alive, he never talked about no daughter. You never seen him with no daughter. I did videos about this, dog. I did videos about this. When Kevin died, you ain't see his daughter posting no nothing on social media about her father. Nothing. As if though she didn't even care. But they want you to believe that his daughter is editing videos. All of a sudden now she's a video editor. As soon as Kevin died, his daughter becomes a video editor. Y'all want to believe that? No. Somebody on YouTube is editing them videos. Someone on YouTube got access to all his passwords, which mean not only do they have access to his passwords, they're able to go into his Instagram and read his fucking DMs, which is private. But they're able to go into his DMs and read all of Kevin Samuels' secrets. That's messed up. That's messed up. Nobody would get access to that unless there was some sort of foul play. When Kevin Samuels died, his phone was there. With his phone, it probably used eye recognition, fingerprint. So it's pretty convenient to open up. And someone can gain access to his Cash App, his Venmo, his YouTube, his Instagram, and change all the passwords. They got access to his email. It's right on his phone. See, in my line of work, we just use our brain. It's a tool that a lot of humans don't use. They don't use their brain. I do. And what I can see is that it is alleged there was some foul play taking place because YouTube is not giving you nobody's password. I'm telling you that right now. I have YouTube accounts that are in my name, my likeness, mine. I've tried to go to YouTube for my own accounts and said, look, I lost the password. I can't get in it. YouTube said there's nothing we could do. For my own account. They said they can't do nothing. So what makes you think? What makes you think Kevin gonna die? And all of a sudden some daughter has access to all his info and all his stuff. Bro, some foul play took place, fam. They ain't gonna tell you. It's up for the feds to really know what's going on. But this was a blood sacrifice. Kevin Samuels was a blood sacrifice. It was bigger than what you think, fam. It was bigger than YouTube. It was bigger than a lot. That man's blood was sacrificed for a purpose. Somebody at the top, way at the top, way at the top, put that hit out there and says, look, he got to go. And I believe a lot of the people that Kevin was connected with may allegedly be connected to this, bro. I don't give a fuck how anybody feels. I have a right to my thoughts and my opinions. And what I see ain't adding up. When I see a man who was doing a live stream earlier, a woman walk in front of that camera, and Kevin was like, what are you doing? I'm protecting you. What? Get out the way. Like, what are you doing? She had a glass in her hand. What was going on that night? Kevin was healthy. Kevin was on point. He was concerned about protecting that woman's image. So if that's a girlfriend of his in whom he loved and whom he was going to marry, why the secrecy? Why the secrecy? And why is it that this so-called attorney have access to communicate with this woman? How he got her number? Remember that attorney said that he met some woman that he's supposed to marry through Kevin? Y'all remember that? Where's the marriage? Y'all remember that? Y'all remember he said he got some woman, some engagement. Y'all remember that? Engagement. Some fiance or something like that. Okay, where's the marriage? Where's that marriage at? No marriage, right? But wasn't that what he was telling Kevin the whole time? Yo, Kevin, man, I was able to, get with this fine woman right here. She's engaged. Yeah, I met her because of you. Because of your Facebook, your sites. I was able to find this beautiful Latina, because of you. Yeah, she's my fiance, Could it be? Could it be? Could it be allegedly that said attorney may have allegedly hooked Kevin up with a woman in whom he thought was his fiance's sister or cousin or close friend, allegedly, in order to get real close. Because where did this woman come from? Where'd she come from? Where that woman come from, y'all? Y'all never seen her. Y'all never seen her come on camera. Nothing. but this attorney is able to talk with her. But she wasn't at Kevin's funeral. Now you tell me, you're a woman, you're dating Kevin. This attorney told us Kevin was supposed to be engaged to marry this woman. But this very same woman never went to his funeral. Peep game. How could you be a woman in the same room where this man, they claim, died on top of this woman? Died on top of this woman. And that woman don't show up to the funeral to pay her respects, not just to Kevin, but to his mom and the family. The funeral was empty. Nobody was there. Nobody was there, guys. This was a blood sacrifice. This was a fraternity ritual. Here's another piece. Y'all ready for this one? Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this piece right here? Kevin could still be alive. Kevin could still be alive. Meaning, hey, I got my money. I did my job. They want me out. They want me offline. Okay, cool. I got my money. I'm rich. I can go away to another country. Erase. You'll never see me again. Because who's controlling the channel? When you die, how could someone control your cell phone, your Facebook, your Instagram, your YouTube, your email, your Twitter, everything? Who got access to that? That attorney guy can't just get access to that just like that. This is orchestrated, guys. He don't got that type of authority. His line of law is not that. So he's not supposed to be touching this. This goes deeper than you could imagine. The people that are involved in this cover-up of Kevin Samuels' death, it goes deep. There was no news cameras. Kevin Samuels is dead and there was no news media? No news media? No fans? There was nobody there. You know why? Because he wasn't there. He was not there. It was staged. It could be twofold, gang. It could be he's dead for real, and it could be the whole thing was staged, bro. All content. A play. And that man is sitting somewhere laughing. Like, wow. Ringo TV figured it out. Man, this guy is good. This guy is good. Because think about it. Why the attorney dude didn't show up? If that's his good friend. Because maybe he wasn't even there and he knew. Come on now. There's a lot of people that fake their death. But then again, that's just half of the story. Again, I believe that he was murdered. That's my initial situation here. But at the same time, it could be that he was possibly, I guess, murdered. It could be that too. You know? Murdered by these people. What people, you may ask? I don't know. but they're close by. Somebody know. Somebody know exactly what's going on. Give me a minute. You said what, Kevin? Did you know? Wait, Ringo, did you know Kevin has a Wikipedia page? No. Happy Foundational. I don't care about no FBA crap. I don't know what the hell you're talking about, that FBA mess. Take that junk somewhere else. I be seeing Kevin old videos popping up. That's because they're monetizing his videos on multiple platforms. They are cashing in and creating multiple streams of income via reaction videos. That's what's going on. Remember when the attorney was going around saying, oh, people who use Kevin Samuels content, woo, 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 and all this other stuff, and they were trying to strike down people for using his content? There's a lot of platforms that are using that content, and the whole platform is using it, meaning they just upload the videos as clips, and they're running with these clips, and these channels are making, listen, millions of views. And they ain't even doing no commentary. They just posting his videos. So the question now is, who's running all this stuff? Who's running these operations? Getting views. All the ones at the fake funeral who are content creators immediately tried to take over where he left off. Yeah, that's exactly what they were doing. Listen, all of these dudes all got almost 1 million subs. You got Anton, he's at 1 million subs. You have MTR is almost at 1 million. Melanie hit 1 million. The lead attorney, I don't even know where he's at. I don't even watch his platform. And the other dude, I don't even care for him. I never trusted that dude, bro. Every time I seen that dude around Kevin, I was always concerned. Always concerned, man. Because I'm like, why would you hang around these dudes? Don't you know lawyers are liars? Don't you know that? Lawyers are liars. That's what's going on. Lawyers are liars. They don't tell the truth. I could be a murderer and I hire an attorney to defend me. The other family of the victim, they hired a lawyer, and basically the attorney that I hire, even though I'm a killer, why would he represent me? Why would an attorney represent me knowing I'm a murderer? Because he's a liar. His job is to use the law as much as he can to find a loophole to get me out because I'm paying them. So lawyers, their job is to lie for money. That's what their job is for. The news media never interviewed the woman that Kevin was with. No neighbors, right? No neighbors, no witnesses, no people, no store clerks. Hey, have any of y'all noticed this guy, Kevin Samuels? Is nothing. I think he was in some. I don't know. He was in an apartment, right? It was in a luxury apartment building. I don't know what floor. Wait, did they ever say what floor it was? Because remember they said something about the doorbell. Remember? E something. I'm not sure exactly what the door number was. Um, you say you never seen her at all? They never interviewed the woman on the news, but the attorney that claimed he was Kevin Samuels' friend, he seemed to have the woman's phone number and able to talk with her. Why? It could be alleged that he know, and that's the narrative. What? ATL? What? He lived in ATL? Yeah. Hello, Ringo. Hope all is well. Haven't been here in a while. Right. No camera to see when she leave. No camera to see when they came in. Nothing. We're talking about a high profile content creator who is very popular on social media, dies mysteriously, and nobody don't know. Nothing. Hey, yo, MTR, yo, holla at me. Yo, MTR, what's good, bro? What's good? What's popping? You alright? You been quiet lately, bro. Getting that money, right? Bank account looking good. What's popping? You got your whole setup looking like Kevin Samuels now. Your whole platform dressed up just like Kevin. You got that spinning shit like Kevin. Camera angle, the close-up view, the side view, just like Kevin. You're doing the same thing. You're doing witchcraft on air. You think I can't peep game? You were in the same fraternity. That's why they allowed you to join. That is why Kevin was cool with you. Remember you and him was at the flower store? Remember that? What's going on? What do you know? What do you know about the case? Come on now. These viewers want to know what's popping because Kevin had real supporters, real friends. Well, not friends, but real fans and people who contributed to his platform, and they want to know the truth. What happened to the Godfather? What happened? Because you've been very quiet lately. Very quiet. I didn't see you at the funeral. They claim you were there, but I ain't see you. So as far as I'm concerned, you weren't there. If you ain't speak on behalf of the Godfather, you were not there. If you ain't speak. That's crazy, right? If you didn't speak on behalf of the Godfather, you were not there. Make sure y'all hit that like button. We got 332 people in the building. Hit the like button. If you rock with the content, you appreciate the work that I do, stop being a hater. I'm tired of this mess, bro. Y'all be hating, bro. I'm over here putting in work, talking about real talk that nobody's talking about because everybody on YouTube is bought and paid for. All these content creators are working together. They're all bought and paid for. They're all a part of a secret society, fam. Y'all can't see it? Y'all can't see that there is some sort of secret society right on YouTube. Y'all can't see it? Y'all can't see that all of these particular YouTubers, all you gotta do is just peep the game, bro. They all are part of the secret society. That's why everything is so hidden and quiet. And everybody just getting money, just getting money, and just getting money, and keeping the people dumb. Kevin Samuels had a blueprint. Now you got Anton Daniels talking about, oh, go sign up to my Patreon. You know what I mean? So you can become a bag chaser. All of a sudden now he talking about bag chaser. That started when Kevin died. That started when Kevin died. Come on now. He started to use all of Kevin's talking points. Living the best version of your life. That's Kevin talking point. Anton stole that. See, here's the thing. I know good and well that Anton Daniels know that Ringo is smart. And I can see through everything. I can see through all of this madness. Yeah, that's why they don't like me. Because they know I'm the voice of reason, the man that can see through the bullshit. You guys have some talking to do. Y'all got to answer this. Because it seemed like when I be making these videos, you ninjas on YouTube be quiet, too quiet. Y'all be acting like y'all don't see. Y'all be acting like, oh, you know, I don't know what's happening. Pass me my laptop over there. Pass me my laptop. I gotta get to work. Gotta get to work, man. You should have never plugged that out. It's too late. You should never plug that out. If it's plugged in, it's active. Let me see. See if I can find this real quick. See if I can find this real quick. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Let's see what we got. Okay. Let's go get this. All right. All right, give me a minute, guys. I got to go find something. And we're going to be right back with the content and do what we need to do. right? Let me see. Okay. Let's see if this pops up. Okay. Let's see. Let me get this thing sorted here. Because I want to address something, right? I want to address something. See what's going on. Okay. I don't know if you'll be able to hear this, but we'll see. My volume still on? Yeah. Okay. Uh where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
He didn't delete his comment. I'm just reading the comments. There was a link here. I'll drop it again just in case y'all missed it. There you go. There you go, big dog.
You can hear that? I don't know if you can hear it. Put a 1.
Give y'all some time. Nah, don't remove it. Don't remove nothing. I don't see him in the chat. But I'm gonna take my time. Let me read some of the super chats while I wait. What you mean says anti-Ringo TV. Shout out to Ringo TV. I really fuck with Ringo TV. And I like his content too. Ringo TV says, anti-Ringo TV was hilarious last night. He mocked him saying Anton Daniel said, bro, I love my stuff. DJ Kane says anti here in Dallas.
I got a problem with that, Anton. Because last time I checked, you pulled up in a live chat in one of my videos and you was acting like you don't know me. You were in my live chat on a video a while ago. And you were acting like you didn't know who I was. You remember that? If anybody remember the name of the video where Anton Daniels pulled up in my live chat and basically was acting like he didn't know who the fuck Ringo TV was, send that to my Instagram. Because dude gave a fake shout out. I'm originally from New York, bro. Those fake shout outs, bro, I don't respect that, fam. Because when you was in my live chat, you were like, I don't even know who you are. So if you don't know who I am, how in the world you over here saying, oh yeah, I rocks with Ringo's content? Which one is it? That was fake, bro. That was fake as they come. See, some of these ninjas on YouTube, right? They'll get all excited, be like, oh my goodness, man, Anton shouted me out. Bro, that was fake. That was fake because I know the history. Again, if any of you good people that watch my show, remember the live stream where Anton Daniels pulled up in my live chat and was acting like he didn't know who I was. send me the video from my platform to my IG. I got over 3,000 videos. I don't even remember what video it was, to be honest. The man was in my live chat, and he was upset about something because I was reviewing some video, something with him. And he came in there, and he started saying something crazy. And I would have never said nothing if he would have showed respect. But he came in there, and he was like, oh, I don't even know who you are. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I think I cursed him out. I'm not sure what it was, but you ain't gonna come on the platform and act like you don't know who I am. Everybody on social media know who's who. We know the big content creators, and we know who the small content creators is. Don't disrespect me and act like you don't know who the hell I am when I've been here since 2006. Kevin Samuels know who I am. Kevin Samuels still got me blocked on Instagram. And I never went to his Instagram page to speak or to post comments. I never did. God is my witness. I never went to that man's Instagram to post comments or anything. Kevin Samuels blocked me from the Instagram because he knew I did reaction videos. And he did not want me to go over there to gather any live streams or gather anything. So he blocked me. Now look at this man. Dead? What does it profit a man to gain the whole world and then lose his soul? Yeah, blocked me. And I never even talked to the man on Instagram. Never did. Never sent no DM messages. Never post in his comment section. Never. I just went one day just to see what he was doing on Instagram because I want to see if he uploaded a live stream. I was blocked. And I'm like, why would he block me? Why would he block me if he don't watch me? And then I peep game. Kevin watch me all the time. He just act like he never see me. He act like he never seen me. But he watched all the time. So now, let me get back to this comment because I want to know what's going on with this fake shout out.
Take my time. Let me read some of the super chats while I wait. What you mean says anti-Ringo TV. Shout out to Ringo TV. I really fuck with Ringo TV.
No, you don't. No, you don't, bro. That's a lie. We got to call that shit out, bro. Again, I'm not one of these content creators, Anton, that you can buy. Understand that. I need for you to understand that about Ringo TV. If there's anything you need to know about me, I'm not one of them content creators that you can buy, that you can send a super chat to, a cash app to, and I'm going to be this Mr. Nice Guy. I'm addressing this because you being fake, bro. You don't know me, dog. Me and you have never spoken in terms of breaking bread. How could you tell me you fucks with my platform? You never supported my platform. You never showed no love. When you had the issue with Corey, I made multiple videos defending your daughter. I never seen you pull up. I never seen you pass through and was like, yo, dog, yo, salute. Never. You never showed love. So how dare you say, yeah, I F with this? That was fake, bro. You only doing that because dude gave a super chat. You were forced to say something because my name was in the title and you knew you couldn't disrespect the dude who paid your bills, bro. He gave you a super chat. And because my name was there, you couldn't do nothing about it. But guess what, y'all? Y'all ain't peep game? Y'all didn't peep game? Y'all want me to rewind it back for you? Y'all want me to rewind it? Put a 1 if you want me to let you peep the game. Because y'all ain't peeping it. I peep it. I peep it. Watch this. Let me show y'all this.
Take my time. Let me read some of the super chats while I wait.
Watch this.
Give y'all some time. There was the link here. I'll drop it again just in case y'all missed it. There you go. There you go, go, big dog. Give y'all some time. Nah, don't remove it. Don't remove nothing.
Did y'all catch that part? Don't remove nothing. Let me give you the game. He put a link in the platform. Watch the power of discernment. They posted his link because they was trying to give Kawan the link to pull up. Then Anton was like, oh, don't remove nothing. Don't remove nothing. You know why? Because bro man posted a super chat with my name in it. That's why. That's why. Dude posted a super chat and it had my name. His mods was going to delete it. Said, don't delete nothing. Don't delete nothing. Don't delete nothing. Don't delete nothing. Now it's switch up. What? Let me rewind it back so you can hear it again. So you can look at context. Watch this. Listen to this.
There you go, big dog.
Hold on. Got to rewind it back a little more. Hold on. All right.
Why he delete his comment?
Check this out.
Saying he deleted his comment.
Peep it.
He didn't delete his comment. I'm just reading the comments. There was a link here. I'll drop it again just in case y'all missed it.
See, he dropped the link. Now watch this.
There you go, big dog.
Watch. Pay attention.
Give y'all some time. Nah, don't remove it. Don't remove nothing.
You see that? Don't remove nothing.
I don't see him in the chat. But I'm gonna take my time. Let me read some of the super chats while I wait. What you mean says anti-Ringo TV. Shout out to Ringo TV. I really fuck with Ringo TV. And I like his content too. Ringo TV says.
I don't know why he said Ringo TV says. I don't know why he said Ringo TV said, because I wasn't there. Somebody else posted a super chat. He got nervous. Somebody was supposed to delete this. He said, don't delete nothing. Don't delete nothing. Don't delete it, because if you delete it, it's going to make me look crazy like I'm trying to delete that man from my page. Just let me read it so I don't open up no can of worms. I already could peep through the game. Now he's reading the super chat that this dude posts. The dude says, Anton, Ringo TV was hilarious last night. He mocked them, saying Anton said repeatedly. Now, when it says Anton said, he's talking about the sound effect that I got from Messy Machone, where I took her video clip of her audio and I put it on my soundboard. And he shouts out my name and said, oh, shout out to Ringo TV. Yeah, I like his content. That's a fucking lie, bro. Don't disrespect me talking about you like my content, and when I made my content, you not there to support it. What do you mean you like my content? You ain't support it. See, this is the problem. You promoted this woman sitting in a damn SUV talking about, oh, I'm living in my SUV. You promoted that woman for 19 straight minutes. You read a super chat with my name in it, talk about, oh yeah, shout out to Ringo TV. Yeah, I like his content. No, you don't. You ain't tell nobody, yo, go check out his content. Hey, yo, go subscribe to his channel. Hey, yo, oh yeah, shout out to Ringo for his videos that he made about the Corey situation. Yo, I watched a lot of your videos, Ringo. Hey, yo, you did a great job. Hey, yo, salute. Nothing. You gave me no love, dog. Don't play with me, bro. I'm not with none of that fake internet stuff, man. If you gonna shout a brother out, show love. Don't be fake, bro. I ain't one of these YouTubers, bro. I'm not these dudes that rock with you on the sidelines because you got bread. I'm a real New Yorker, dog. I deal with respect. If you say you rock with somebody, you fucks with somebody, you show love. That's what you do. Don't be fake, bro. I could spot somebody when they fake, bro. What you did there was under pressure. That was under pressure. That did not come from the heart. I did not feel it. That was not real, bro. Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. When somebody be like, hey, yo, what up, bro? I already could sense it in your tone. You were not real, bro. You were not real, fam. Because another cat that rocked with the platform, he told me about this. And I'm like, you said Anton shouted me out. I'm not one of them type of dudes that start jumping up and down because somebody shout them out. Because a lot of times people will shout you out because they're under pressure, they're nervous, or somebody put them in a position where it's like they have no choice but to. I mean, if somebody send you a super chat, what are you going to do? Ignore what they said? No, you got to read it. So this super chat revealed the truth, and what Anton did right there was fake, bro. I don't appreciate it. I don't accept that at all. That was fake. That was not no real love. That was fake. And it's stuff like that that make me do these videos. And I always keep it a buck. Again, I'm not one of these YouTubers, Anton, that you could give a super chat to, a cash app to, put a few dollars in their pocket, and they're going to be cool with you. And it's like they loyal and they're not going to say nothing. And they're going to, no. What you want to learn about Ringo is that I'm real. I don't deal with disrespect. Don't ever say you rock with me when you know you don't fucking rock with me, dog. If I don't see you showing love, if I don't see you pulling up to the platform, showing face and showing support, don't play yourself, dog. When you pulled up on my platform a couple of months back, you came in there acting like you didn't know who I was. So how all of a sudden you know who I am? Were you being fake the whole time, or were you gaslighting the viewers? Come on now. This is why these dudes don't like me in this space, bro. This is why they don't like me in this space. This is why, man. Because I keep things real and I don't sugarcoat. There's no time to sugarcoat. All of these dudes in this space is fake, bro. Listen, if you a YouTuber and you don't support my platform, you don't ever pull up, you don't ever show no love, you don't ever do anything, you don't rock with me. You're just being fake. I've seen this happen too many times, bro. Too many times. When my platform is going through a drought, I don't see these ninjas nowhere. When I start getting some views, algorithms start picking up, I start getting all these hits, all these numbers start coming up, all of a sudden all the content creators want to pull up in my live chat, yo, what up, man? Giving $10. Why? So I could shout their asses out. It's all fake, bro. This whole space is fake, man. That's why when I'm talking about this topic with Kevin, bro, I'm stepping on toes, bro. I'm not playing. This is real talk. Y'all want content? We gonna do content. Straight up and down. Kevin Samuels was murdered, dog. They murdered that man to take his money. They wanted that man's bread, bro. They wanted his loot. They lined him up, bro. That man was lined up. That man just got finished doing a live stream. How you gonna tell me his heart gave way? He just did a live stream. He was just in the crib with that woman. Now he end up dead. How? Got a heart attack for laying pipe. So y'all want the narrative to be, oh, Kevin Samuels died on top of a woman. What? That's the narrative? And you wondering why everybody was mocking his death? You wondering why? Because of the narrative they put out. They told everybody that Kevin Samuels died on top of a woman. So you mean to tell me the woman that Kevin was with, Kevin was laying pipe, and the whole time, so hold up, wait. So Kevin died on top of a woman, butt ass naked, and there's nobody doing no research, no autopsy type test to find foul play, drugs, or whatever the case is. So he was naked. So let me get this straight. So when the police came in, this woman was there with a dead man that's naked. That's what y'all want us to believe? So let me get this straight. She put clothes on him? So let me get this straight. She's there. He's naked. He's dead. The police just said, okay, you could go. You could go home. I could go home? Yeah, you could go home. Y'all believe that? Bro, this is a setup, bro. This is one big setup, and something dirty happened, bro. Something dirty happened to Kevin, bro. They did that man dirty. That man was on Vlad TV. He was on Tasha K. If I'm correct, he did what's that show, man, with the white dude, No Jumper. This man was on all different type. Listen, this man went mainstream. Mainstream. Do you understand? Everybody knew who Kevin Samuels was. Celebrities knew who Kevin Samuels was. And nobody showed up to his funeral. He wasn't blowing up, he blew up. It was estimated that Kevin earned roughly $4 to $5 million just on social media. About $4 to $5 million. Now, look at all his YouTube buddies. Look at them. They all rich. Y'all don't see the play? Y'all don't see it? I know they upset. I know they angry. I don't care. I don't care. I don't know you cats. And I don't want to know you cats. Make that very clear. That's why I had to make sure I regulate that fake ass so-called comment from Anton talking about oh yeah. Shout out to Ringo. No. Don't play yourself, dog. I ain't with all of that stuff, bro. And y'all know what I mean when dudes be acting like they rock with you and they don't. Don't let people gaslight you, bro. Don't play those games with me, fam. Because I can read through that stuff. It's so easy to read, man. Come to New York. People know how to read this stuff, bro. It's very easy. You know? Very easy to read. Fake stuff, fake compliments, no. See that stuff a mile away. And the thing is, if you don't call it out, that's how you get lined up. That's how they play you. Because see, somebody can sauce you up by saying that. Next minute you think they rock with you. Now you let down your guard. Now you mix mingling with them and then they line you up. That's how it works all the time. If somebody fucks with you, they got to break bread with you, bro. If you ain't supporting my work, I don't want to hear nothing. That's like you post an Instagram story. You post your Instagram story. Everybody watching your story, they don't want to click the like button. Like, damn, dog, I saw you watch my stuff, but you ain't going to click the like button? You ain't going to show no love, but you watching it? Come on now. You watching my story, but you ain't hitting the like? Wow. That's crazy, man. I would expect you to hit the like to show some love, but obviously you don't seem too happy to show me no love. Melanie King, she hanged out with Kevin. She's seen in videos with him, man. She was in videos with this dude, but she ain't even go to the funeral. She did not go to the funeral. All of these YouTubers that claim they rock with Kevin, bro, they couldn't even afford a plane ticket to go see the man. Y'all couldn't do that? But yet y'all want to act like y'all were cool with him? Y'all fake, bro. If y'all didn't see that man at his funeral, y'all were never cool with him. Y'all were never friends with him. Y'all fake. Y'all fake, bro. Listen, I don't tolerate fake people, fam. I cannot stand a fake dude, bro. If you fake, I'm calling you out straight. No chasers, no sugarcoating. Straight. Because I'm going to make you know. You won't feel me. I'm not playing. I don't like fake people, bro. I don't. And these dudes that was rocking with Kevin, they didn't like the man. None of these dudes like Kevin. Kevin was the type of dude that these dudes would never hang out with. Never. But the money that Kevin was able to generate, that is what they wanted. They wanted that man's spot. They wanted the fame. They wanted the clicks, the likes. It was real tough when Kevin was here, fam. I ain't gonna hold you. It was. When Kevin was here, man, nobody was getting no views, bro. Nobody was getting no views, man. Especially when Kevin got on live. When he went on live, don't even waste your time going live because you wasn't getting no views because everybody was tuning in to Kevin. It's just the way it was, man. Unless you had like a loyal following, then yeah, they'll watch your live stream. But when 10 p.m. hit, the majority of people was at Kevin Samuels' channel. You know? Yeah, Kevin was set up. We know. Kevin was set up, y'all. And that's messed up because these dudes on YouTube, they know what went down. They just not telling the viewers. They know what went down. That's why I say I don't trust them, fam. I don't trust these dudes, bro. That's gonna always be something that's gonna be ringing in my mind. Is which one of these dudes lined this man up? Was it a collective thing? You know, was somebody paid to line up Kevin? Did somebody put some money up? Like, what went down, bro? Because anybody that's hanging around Kevin, fam, they need to be investigated, dog. Anybody that was hanging around that man, they supposed to be investigated. They supposed to be investigating the woman that Kevin was with. They supposed to be investigating any of these people on YouTube. They supposed to be investigating his phone, text messages, all that stuff. For all we know, they probably deleted everything on his phone. They probably deleted everything on that man's phone to hide text messages, emails, certain records. Deleted all of that stuff, bro. Y'all gotta really question everything, man. Don't just accept the narrative they gave us. Don't accept that narrative, bro. I was asleep. My wife woke me up. Was like, yo, Kevin is dead. I was like, stop playing. That's a lie. That's a lie. It's probably somebody just trolling because I've seen that many times. There's many times I've seen news pop up on Google, on YouTube of a celebrity that's dead. And I'm like, I'm searching all over the place like, nah. Come to find out it was a hoax, you know? So I figured it's just a hoax. And as soon as I got up, I go straight to YouTube. Anton is on. Melanie King is on. I'm like, do they still got their videos up? Do these people still got their videos up? Do Anton still got his videos up? Do Melanie King still got her videos up? I mean, if they got so much love for Kevin, if they meant everything they said from the heart, are their videos still up? Are their videos still up? $1 million question. If the videos are down, I already got all their videos downloaded, so I got them. I made sure to download everything. Everything. Because that day was a day of blood sacrifice, a day of evil, day of the dead. You understand? And for him to be murdered, you have to understand that was an inside job, bro. Inside job. They took that man out because he had a plan on how to make millions of dollars. I can recall Kevin talking about some formula, some sort of method, some people that he was connecting to with in Brooklyn, and how they were running their operation and how they was making a lot of money. And he wanted to introduce something on social media. He wanted to do some intern type stuff. He wanted to get people to understand the business. He had big plans. And now that he's dead, you got Anton talking about bag chasers. Go to my Instagram, sign up, and you could get the game. And I'm like, You weren't doing that before. You were not doing that before. Anton was not doing that when Kevin was here. There was no bag chasers when Kevin was here. See, guys, it takes somebody like me to have the balls to actually speak this truth. All these other YouTubers are scared. They don't got the kahunas to do this work. And they're most likely embedded, bought, paid for by the elite. Had to be. I'm the only one who is free to speak. Because I walk with God. I walk with God, and I'm not fearful of nothing.
Somebody just posted a premiere
You know?
on his page for tomorrow. Kevin.
Somebody just post one?
21 minutes ago.
I just got word somebody just post a premiere on Kevin Samuel's page. And it's supposed to be scheduled for tomorrow. Who's doing that? Someone who's watching me. And what they're saying is, by me being on air, they're banking on that I will mention it so that you guys can go over there and watch it. Do not watch it. Do not watch nothing. You guys should not be watching nothing on Kevin Samuel's platform. The man is dead, y'all. You're helping to put money in somebody's pockets in whom you don't know. In whom you don't know. Stop watching those videos. Huh? 21 minutes ago they did it? 21 minutes ago, guys, somebody on Kevin Samuel's platform scheduled a video to premiere for tomorrow or some other time. I don't know, right? It's because they hear what I'm saying, guys. They're milking the system. Stop giving them your money. When you watch those videos over there, you're helping them to cash in, man. It's sad. You're helping them to cash in, bro. I've been on for about an hour, probably an hour and 20 minutes. 20, 30, I don't know, hour and 30 minutes, something like that. Yeah. Make sure you hit the like button, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. We have a lot of investigative things that we got to do. We're going to talk a lot more about this Kevin Samuel situation. I might have to reopen the case and re-examine the tapes of what went down. Because again, when that woman claimed she was doing CPR, CPR is tough. You end up breathing heavy. You could get tired really fast. Sometimes you need 2 people or 3 so y'all could take turns doing CPR. She claimed she was doing CPR, but she was on the phone. You didn't hear her breathing heavy. You didn't hear her doing any compressions. You didn't hear nothing. That was a whole damn skit, bro. You're not fooling me, fam. You're not fooling Ringo, bro. I'm not stupid. I'm very intelligent. And what they're banking on is for people to be dumb and not use their brains. You know? You said, what? Can you request body cam video from the police when they were called that day? There's ways to get that camera footage. Of course. There's ways to get that. Kevin Samuel's family is supposed to be requesting a lot of this stuff, man. I don't know what's going on, man. Kevin Samuel's family could request this information, man. It's there. It's all public, you know? These YouTubers that claim they rock with him, if they so close, you know, like, I don't get it, bro. Like, the whole thing is one big mystery. And anytime you talk about it, they all act like they didn't see my videos. They see it. They watching right now. Listen, lead attorneys watching. The two attorneys are watching. Melanie King is watching. O'Shea is watching. Anton is watching. Everybody's watching. They watching. Remember, O'Shea didn't go to the funeral. He's supposed to rock with Kevin too. You know what I'm saying? I got the video that he made. He made a video, and he was going off on people that was questioning why he didn't go. I got that video downloaded too. I got everybody's video downloaded. I made sure I got all the evidence, bro, because there was a lot of people that was getting upset, and I'm like, I don't understand why you cats getting upset because people questioning you. It's nothing to be getting upset about. You know what I'm saying? Never get upset. If you're getting upset, you're showing signs of red flags, guilt, and everything else. You know? Because that man was murdered. Kevin Samuels did a live stream. He got murdered after the live stream, guys. The man was healthy. Kevin Samuels was a dude that they claim. Now, here's the thing. Watch this. This is what y'all gotta peep. The so-called attorney that I don't agree with this dude, right? He keep pushing that Kevin Samuels never drank, that he don't drink. He don't drink. I don't believe him. I believe that Kevin Samuels was allegedly poisoned with a drug that is untraceable, similar to scopamina. The reason why I say this is because it appears that he was with someone that may be one that speaks Spanish, one that may have access allegedly to this drug called scopamina. And it could have been something where it was poured into his Red Bull that he normally drink. And when he drunk that, it affected him. And maybe what they wanted was to disable him, because this particular drug turn you into a zombie and you're able to get passwords, banking information. Look it up. That scopamina drug will turn somebody into a zombie, and they're able to tell you, oh, my bank routing number, everything. Oh, here it is, and they'll give it to you because you turn them into a zombie. So now, I believe what happened was when they gave him this drug, it probably was too much. It went over the limit, and he went into what's that thing they call? He went into cardiovascular something, cardiac arrest, right? And his heart gave way because it was too much, his age, everything else, and he just succumbed to the drugs. Cardiac arrest, yeah, there you go. I believe it was supposed to be an inside job to rob him, meaning we would have never known what happened to him if it would have been okay, he did the live stream and got robbed. He was supposed to wake up the next morning and not know what the hell happened. And he would have been like, oh, snap, some woman robbed me. And it was supposed to be a situation where it's like he's embarrassed to come to social media to tell us about what happened to him. And he would have just let it go and just continue doing this content, because the last thing a man want to do is come on YouTube and say, yo, I got robbed by a woman. This happened to a lot of dudes when they go to Dominican Republic, when they go to Brazil, and these various places. They get scoped with this drug and they get robbed. So I believe it was a situation that was supposed to go down like that, but it went south. So when it went south, it's like, oh man, dude is dead. We still got to run our operation. Let's get the banking info. Let's get his disc. Because here's the thing. If Kevin had all this money, right? How come, now watch this. This attorney wanted you to believe that everything went to his daughter. Okay, what about his mama? What about his brothers? What about his family? They don't get shit? Fam, I don't believe none of these stories. Somebody got paid. Listen, whoever is controlling the YouTube channel of Kevin Samuels, they know I'm on right now. Well, that's the thing. It could be other people that's with it. That's the whole thing of how the play goes. Because if you think about it, the attorney dude, he's supposed to be live right now, right? So if he's live right now, who scheduled that that premiere to be for the next day? You see, you get what I'm saying? Right. It's to make it look like he's not the one. So it's like, well, I'm not doing it. So who's doing it? You telling me the daughter doing it? No, because she don't know nothing about social media. She don't know. How she know how to do all of that? When did she become a YouTuber? None of you have seen Kevin Samuels' daughter come online and say, hey guys, thank you for all your love and support. I appreciate you guys. Never. Till this day. You tell me. How that's your father. He did. All these people supporting. And you never came to give a public statement about your own father. Y'all don't see the play? That don't make no sense. The way I see it, fam, Kevin didn't even speak of his family. He never spoke of, oh, I'm going out with my daughter this weekend. I'm going to be doing something with my daughter. He never spoke about none of that stuff. Never. Where his Rolex watch go? Where Kevin's Rolex watch go, guys? Where all of Kevin Samuels' expensive designer suits go? Where? His shoes. His cars. Who got his cars? Who got his cars? A lot of these content creators that y'all see with these whips, y'all better peep game, fam. Y'all better peep game. A lot of these content creators that y'all see with these cars, how do we know those ain't Kevin Samuels cars? This is why they don't like me, y'all. Because I keep it a buck. Yeah, MTR got the same device that Kevin Samuels had with the spinning thing. Could it be possible that MTR got Kevin Samuels' stuff? Allegedly. Oh, the jacket that Melanie King had. That was Kevin's jacket, guys. Y'all didn't know that? Guys, the jacket that Melanie King had on when Kevin Samuels died and she was on air, that was Kevin's jacket. She said that Kevin bought her a jacket. That was his jacket. Y'all better wake up, man. Said Melanie went live before his death was announced. Then act like she got the call. Yeah, I remember. I got the video. Listen, his death wasn't even announced. And that woman was live, bro. I gotta call my mom. I gotta call the hospital. I gotta call. Bro, it wasn't even announced. Where you got the message from? Who told you? How could y'all know? Watch this. Peep game. If the only person that was with Kevin was that woman, How all these influencers knew Kevin was dead? That means she had to contact one of them. She had to contact one of them or all of them. Because how else they knew? How else they knew? How is it that YouTubers knew before Kevin Samuels' family? Come on. Melanie was on YouTube live talking about Kevin Samuels, and an official statement of his death wasn't even released. She was online about, oh, I'm calling hospitals. She was like, hello? Yes, I want to know if Kevin Samuels is there. That's crazy. Who does that? You just can't call hospital. Hello, is Kevin Samuels there? What are you doing? Yeah, he's a famous YouTuber. Is he there? Why would you do that? That don't even make sense. I don't know, man. Just trying to figure it out. Trying to figure it out, guys. I'm trying to figure out why there has been no investigation. Nobody's questioning nothing. Nobody have interviewed the woman who was with Kevin yet. But he really didn't interview her. He just had her on the phone call and he was trying to protect her. He was telling everybody, be careful how you talk to her. Don't ask her no weird stuff. And I'm like, bro, she was with this man when he was dead, bro. We supposed to, for all we know, she did it. How do we know she ain't do it? And why are you so defensive in trying to protect her? That's kind of suspect. Because if he was your friend and this woman was with her, you're supposed to want to know what she know. But it seemed like he was more interested in protecting that woman than getting the truth. I question all of that mess, bro. Yeah, they provide no footage of anybody coming in or out. For all we know, somebody could have came up to that apartment while Kevin was dead, and then once they gathered what they needed, then they made the call and said, oh, he's dead. But they already done ransacked the place. They already took the man's passwords. They already got everything they needed. It's crazy, man. People will do anything for money. It could have been one big lick and other people's involved, bro. Yeah, he was on live late. He actually went overtime. Remember? He didn't do his normal hour. It was like it went over into overtime. And that woman was on camera. You saw her hand. And I'm telling you, fam, that hand looked familiar. I'm just saying. Listen, it is my opinion. There was two ladies at that crib. In my opinion. There was two ladies at Kevin Samuels' apartment. Not one. Two. Two, guys. Because when you listen to the phone call, when you listen to that voice, I was hearing two voices. I was hearing two voices. What's going on? Nana World. What is that? Yeah, shout out to the African brother. Salute. There was definitely two women there, fam. They murdered that man. They wanted that man out. They were greedy for money. People will do evil for money, man. Money? Bro. People will kill people, man. For money. They'll do anything. You gotta be a real evil person, man, to take a man out that way. And I think that the people who did this to Kevin, they can't rest. They can't sleep. It's like there's a curse on them. They can't rest. They can't sleep. Nothing, man. You said never really explained his autopsy. They brushed everything under the rug. That's my point. They murdered the man, y'all. Y'all really believe that Kevin had a bad heart? Y'all believe that? That man was healthy. What's the brother, man? Wilson. What's his name? Wilson. The brother that recently died. Damon Wilson, right? That man was on an interview. I did a reaction to his video 2 years ago. You may want to check it out. I may have to probably do some updates with the situation. I haven't spoke on his death yet, but I'm going to get to that. Damon basically, in the interview, said that they wanted to take Kevin Samuels out. He said it himself. He said they murdered Kevin. Now remember, when Kevin died, I did a whole investigation about it, and I proved that man was murdered. But then 2 years ago, Damon, he was pretty much interviewed by some other YouTuber, and he got on the air, and the dude asked him about Kevin Samuels. He ain't even hesitate. He said the powers that be killed Kevin Samuels. He said, look, I'm going to say what I need to say straight. He said they murdered that man because they did not like what he was doing. It was affecting the black family, and they don't want nobody being the savior of, correcting the situation with black folk. You know? Who is they? If we know who they is, we would know who they are. That's why we say they. The powers that be. If you don't know who the powers that be is, then you sleeping. The powers that be the people controlling the strings. They're the ones that put out the hits. They're the ones who decide who live and die. And now, Damon is dead. They murdered him too. Two brothers, two black men that just spoke what needs to be spoken. They're both dead. You tell me. He just got finished talking about Kevin, and now he dead? What's going on? 2 years later, he's dead. 2 years later? Bro, I just did the reaction video about him 2 years ago, bro. And he dead? Oh, he died of cancer, guys. Lies. He look healthy to me. They're always saying you died of cancer, or you died in a hotel, or you took your own life. That's how they always do us black folk. They will always say it was a heart attack, cancer, or you unalive in a hotel room. You said, I don't think the powers that be care about what Kevin Samuels said about the black community. It was his own circle. I think you need to correct that. The powers that be care very much because it is orchestrated and systematic on how in which the black community is functioning right now. It's due to influence, and influencers play a great deal in why the black community is in shambles. For example, rap music, trap music, drill music, shoot 'em up, I'm a thug. That kind of music destroyed the black community. That music is the gospel in the black community. It shapes the minds of the youth, and it's the reason why there's so much gang violence and people killing each other. It's because of the music. You know? Yep. You got men out here dressing like women. You got women wanting to be men. All of that stuff is in the music. You know? A lot of these female rappers, these female singers, their job is to pollute young girls, turn them out young, have them out in the street, half naked, acting a fool. Music. So what do you think is going to happen with influencers? Social media influencers influence the people. That's why they're bought and paid for. That's why certain content creators get millions of views every time they do videos. Yet I'm over here doing this work. How come I ain't getting a million views? I'm putting in work right now. I'm speaking some real talk. Where's all the millions and millions of views? Where's all the money being made? Where is it? Where is it? You know why? Because I'm opening blind eyes. When you're keeping the eyes blind, you make all the money. You get all the support. When Kevin Samuels went live, people was dumping super chats on him all day. You know? Not saying that people can't support me, because I get support from my viewers, but at the end of the day, a lot of these YouTubers that are at the top of the elite club that they're in, they get major support. Major support. Look at all of Kevin Samuels' buddies are all millionaires. All of them. They're all millionaires. All of them got more than $1 million in their bank accounts right now. All of them. You tell me how that happened. Right after Kevin died. Right after he died, they rich now. Come on now. What does that say? That says that there's some sort of fraternity, some sort of club that these men are a part of. And we know that Kevin was part of a fraternity. It is even said that, what's this dude? What's that preacher? Jamal Bryant was a frat brother with Kevin Samuels. Come on now. Jamal Bryant, pastor, preacher. That's why I told you all these Christian pastors, they're all of the devil. All of them. They all with the devil, man. It's crazy, man. That's why I be hoping people get the knowledge, man, and able to listen and take heed to this truth, man. It's crazy, man. You season in the state? All right. You probably want me to fix it, right? She wanted me to fix the steak because I got the there's a special way in which you cook steak, and it's always slamming. Just put a lot of the onions in it. So what else I'm gonna say about this, man? You got to keep your eyes open, gang. You got to keep your eyes open, man. Got to keep your eyes open to the streets and what's going on in these YouTube streets. A lot of these people, man, I don't trust them. I really don't, man. This Kevin Samuels situation is so serious. I'm surprised, man, that you viewers allowed all of these dudes to get rich right after Kevin died, bro. Y'all just gave these dudes platforms, bigged them up, and then the people that do the real work, y'all don't support them. That's so sad, man. Kevin is spinning in his grave knowing that all these cats got rich and didn't even show up to his funeral. He's like, man, these dudes used to always call me the Godfather. They didn't even show up to my funeral. Imagine Melanie King was given so much advice from Kevin Samuels. She didn't even show up to the man's funeral, bro. Kevin told her not to start that dating show that she did. You know that, right? But she wanted to do what she wanted, so she did it anyway. And she tried to compete with some Kendra G. And Kendra G tried to copy Kevin Samuels too. Everybody tried to copy Kevin, bro. Right after Kevin died, everybody tried to copy, bro. Everybody. That's why Melanie's show flopped, because that Kevin told her not to do it. And the truth is, Kevin didn't want her to try to copy him. but she wanted to be like him. Remember when she made that video? See, some of y'all don't know, because when I say remember that video that Melanie King made, you're not going to remember because y'all don't be watching the videos to know. But there was a video where she was talking, and she said, yeah, Kevin gave me advice and I got upset with Kevin because he told me not to do a certain thing and I really wanted to do it. And now that he's dead, she don't know what to do now. So she went back and did the thing Kevin said don't do. And it flopped anyway. At first, it looked like it was having some success, but it died out. Because why? She wasn't built to do that kind of show. She's very sensitive, very emotional. She couldn't take criticism. I remember there was one particular episode where she was on air live and somebody came up and they asked her about Kevin Samuels. She got heated. She got upset. She started flipping. And I saw the devil come out of her, bro. And then I knew something wasn't right. Why are you getting upset? You're not supposed to be getting upset. These people be getting upset when you question them about Kevin. Once you start getting upset, once you start showing that you responding, once you start showing those signs, you guilty. Hands down, you guilty. Me doing this video is me checking the temperature. See where everybody at. Seeing who gonna bite. Who gonna show their hand. Playing chess. I want to see who gonna move their hand first. Who will it be? Who's gonna roll the dice? Who's gonna bark first? Who's gonna show that they've been listening to Ringo TV in the clouds? Because we got a lot of cloud watchers. We're gonna find out. I know everything about Melanie King. Everything. Husband divorced her. I believe he had the kids. She got with some new ninja that she met, looked like at a gym, got pregnant, had another daughter, right? Why? Because them kids was most likely not with her. She was brown skin, turned light skin. Yeah. She was once very successful on YouTube, not because of her talent, but because of her kids. Something happened with the platforms due to the divorce, and it shut everything down. I got the original videos of Melanie King crying on YouTube because she couldn't find out what to do to make money. I got all the videos, guys. All of them. And what happened was, when she's not new to YouTube. She's been on YouTube for years. What happened was when everything flopped and she lost her marriage, she lost the money too. She came on YouTube crying like a damsel in distress. And these simps and suckers on YouTube took her under their belt and pretty much was babying her up because of her looks. These guys, man, when they see a pretty face, light skin, they turn stupid. These dudes will do anything. That's probably what got Kevin Samuels caught up. See what I mean? Kevin Samuels got caught up by the same thing, fam. Y'all called him the Godfather. Y'all called him the high-value man, but his weakness was a pretty face. Pretty face, nice-looking body. Once you bring a female around these men, they turn stupid. The devil knows the weakness that he can use to get you guys caught up is bring a woman around. Bring that woman around, you're done. If you hear from Instagram, hey, subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? I post something on Instagram with my studio setup and whatnot. And hopefully some people from over there pull up over here. You know what I mean? Well, I don't know if he a simp because, the term simp is not because you're attracted to a woman. The term simp is defined as a man who is pretty much being rejected by a woman, and it's like he's trying to buy his way into her good graces. In other words, she already done told him she not feeling him, but he figured, hey, I'll buy you a pair of shoes, I'll pay for dinner, I'll take you shopping, and it's like he's doing all this extra stuff to get female validation. He's a simp. He's a sucker. You know what I mean? What I'm saying in Kevin's situation, he allowed a woman who's fairly attractive to lure him in. And because she had prior success on YouTube, he figured she's trustworthy. And that's where he got caught up. That was his weakness. Kevin didn't have real street knowledge. He didn't know how to pinpoint a snake. You know what I'm saying? He from Atlanta. So he don't have the mindset of a New Yorker. A New Yorker would have saw this thing coming a long time ago. I would have never had no Melanie Kings around me. I would have never had none of these dudes on YouTube around me. Fuck them. Like real talk, real spit. I would have never had none of these cats around me because I already knew they were snakes from the beginning. I could have told Kevin that. If Kevin would have listened to my videos and hollered at me, I would have put him on game a long time ago. I would have been like, yo, Kev, I know you don't rock with me. I know you ain't cool with me. But I'm going to tell you something, fam. The people you got around you, they snakes. You need to get rid of them now. I would have put them on. I'd have said, get rid of all them dudes around you. Just roll solo, get your money, do your own thing. But them dudes is snakes. They only want to be like you. They want what you got, Kev. You might not rock with me, but I'm telling you this. I'm telling you something real. They want what you got. I would have put them on. Because nobody in the space rocked with Kevin. Kevin was considered a lame to these dudes in the space. I'm just being honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Before Kevin blew up, Kevin was considered a lame. You go back and look at his old videos. Nobody wanted to hang with this dude. This dude was not cool. This dude wasn't the dude. He was not that dude. He was more of like the dude who's like an intellectual lame, just and that's not saying that you're a lame if you're an intellectual, but he was just a dude that was just boring, and that's how they saw him. Just spraying colognes and putting on suits and ties. They didn't see that as cool. But when he blew up, then all of a sudden they were D-riding Kevin. D-riding. Why? Because they wanted a spot. They wanted to be in that algorithm. Let me tell you something, fam. Y'all need to listen to this very carefully. I'm the only one on YouTube that's going to tell you this. I believe Kevin Samuels was involved in some dark arts. I believe that he was messing around with some dark arts. And if you guys listen to me very carefully, you will see what I'm talking about. When Kevin got on camera in his studio, and you saw him sitting down, and he's doing his show, that was a different Kevin Samuels. There was a spirit that embodied him while on that show. And this is why in my previous videos, I talked about, I believe that he was involved in some sort of dark arts, witchcraft, various other stuff in order to get and keep the people viewing. It's a serious thing. Look at Kevin Samuels when he was not in the studio, when he was just hanging in the street, when he was just out and about. He seemed a little bit more soft. Some would even think he was like this because of his mannerism, the way he talked, the way he moved. But when he was on camera, you saw a masculine, authoritative, strong black man who didn't take no shit. But off camera, he didn't look like the same man, dog. Go look at old videos. What the heck is going on? Who was that guy that was on that camera as Kevin? That was a spirit that was operating through him. Similar to Beyonce. What they always say with Beyonce, her alter ego, Sasha Fierce. Her alter ego, which is the demon, Sasha Fierce. The demon. When she get on stage, the demon take over. She becomes someone else. A demon take over. And I personally believe that when Kevin was on his show, a demon was operating through her. Say what you want about me. I don't care. I don't care. Because I'm speaking real. You go back and look at those old videos where Kevin was out in the street with MTR. When Kevin was out in the street with Melly Monaco. When Kevin was out in the street talking with regular folk. He did not look like the same person. He didn't move like the same person. You would blink like, this can't be the same guy. When he was on his YouTube channel, that was a different person, man. But you know what? Peep the game. You remember when the woman walked in front of the camera? There was a glitch in the Matrix. He stepped out of character. You remember? Yeah. He stepped out of that authoritative. He was like, whoa. I'm trying to protect you. Right there, it was a different person. I was like, oh, y'all ain't see that? There was a glitch in the Matrix. Go look at it. It's on Instagram. No. The YouTube version is you don't hear the audio. Oh, okay. The YouTube version, remember, on YouTube, the screen is small because he had the Money World song playing. Oh. Remember? Mm-hmm. On the Instagram, you see the full body image and you see him talking. You could hear him talking to the woman. He was like, yo, I'm trying to protect you. What are you doing? What are you doing? And he was nervous, vulnerable. I was like, wow. He stepped out of character. So every night everybody was watching Kevin, they were under a spell. That's why everybody was tuned in. Everybody was tuned in. That's why he was able to control women, somebody said, yeah. There was a spell on everybody, bro. I knew there was a spell. I was telling y'all this from day one. Y'all didn't believe me. I used to always say there's some witchcraft going on, some sort of spell activity, because he had that spinning thing going, right? If you go back and look at Kevin Samuels' videos, he had all of these idols in his videos, these weird idol statues, these weird things spinning, all of that. If you go look it up, it talks about it's for fortune and fame. He had certain lights, right? Not just regular neon lights. If you go do your research, each of these lights represent fortune and fame, which they pay homage to certain gods of fortune. Go look it up. He had certain ornaments on his desk. I looked at it, I Googled it, and I found out where he bought these things from. And it talks about this is for protection, and this is for growth. This is for money. This is for wealth. Everything was spiritual, like some sort of witchcraft seance type stuff, bro. It was evil, bro. Sick. You know? Absolutely crazy. The person who said I'm crashing out is a damn idiot. Some people are just dumb. That's why they're easy to deceive. You're crashing out. Crashing out is somebody come unalive you. That's crashing out. You don't even know what crashing out means. What I'm speaking here is real. You just don't understand it. It would be better for you to just say you don't understand than to be an idiot posting stupid comments. That man's whole entire structure was there. The whole setup was one big stage with idol gods and various other spells in order to keep the viewer viewing, bro. I talked about these things so many times in my videos, and people thought I was crazy. Every other day and week, Kevin would bring in a new item to put in his studio setup, and I would go look it up, and it had something to do with a false god. And that's when I used to get on his case, because he used to say he's a Christian. And I'm like, this man is not a Christian. This man is involved in something to get money. Dark arts. And now when you look at what MTR doing. MTR doing the same thing. All for money. MTR got that same spinning thing like Kevin Samuels. A lot of these YouTubers bought that stuff. MTR used that. Some other dude, what's his name, man? I'm not even shouting out these people's name, man. Forget these dudes, bro. You know what I'm saying? These dudes would never shout me out. Forget them. Just being honest, man. These dudes, man, they did that man dirty, bro. All for money. So when you look at Anton and the things he involved in, and all these other YouTubers, man, you got to think what's going on. What are they doing, bro? What are they involved in? Because being a part of these fraternities is all Freemasonry. So you're dealing with dark arts. You're dealing with rituals. You're dealing with hazing. You're dealing with spells, blood sacrifices, all of that stuff, man. Jamal Bryant was Kevin Samuels' frat brothers. Come on now. And he a false prophet too. All for money. Everything is about money, y'all. That's why I'm hated. Can't y'all see? That's why they never mention me, bro. They scared, bro. Listen, bro, they not saying nothing with the things I'm talking about. How come these YouTubers ain't doing reaction videos to this? How come they ain't doing no breakdowns? Yo, man, Ringo went in, bro. I'm doing a breakdown. Yo, let me do a reaction video to Ringo's video. You don't see them touching this, bro. They stay clear of that. You know why? Because they all in an elite club. They all working together, fam. They know I'm with the Most High, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That's why they can't fuck with me. The Most High gonna take them out. Real talk. The Most High will take these devils out if they ever fucking try, bro. That's why they scared. I'm telling you. They already know. They can see it in my eyes, bro. They know I'm not playing. When they look in my eyes, they see the fire of the Most High. That's what they see. They know I'm not playing. See, I just call things out straight. No sugarcoating. See, I'm not trying to be in the in crowd. I'm not trying to be in the in crowd. I can't be bought. See, a lot of you dudes, you would want to be cool with Anton. You would want to be cool with these dudes on YouTube. I'm not trying to be cool with nobody, bro. I just speak my mind. You know? It is what it is. Y'all, listen, a lot of these YouTubers, they get bought. All they got to do is send you a Cash App. And you stay quiet. That's like if Anton was to send a Cash App or a Super Chat. You think that's going to stop me from talking? No. I'm going to still talk. I'm under obligation by the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob to speak this truth. I cannot stop, or else he's going to take me out. You see what I'm saying? The Most High brought me this far in my life. How the fuck I'm going to be scared? Scared of what? He brought me this far. The only thing I fear is the Most High. That's the only one. I don't even know why I'm alive still, bro. It's because of the Most High. I should have been gone, bro. With the way this world is, I should have been gone already. But I'm just doing my job. You know? Speak this truth. Hopefully wake the people up. And hopefully one of you will be inspired to share the message so other people can wake up. Because when I'm gone, when my time is up and I gotta, check in, check out, whatever the case is, my legacy is going to be that I was a man that spoke the truth, bold, and didn't let up, didn't sugarcoat, and nobody was able to buy me, bribe me, nothing. Straight up. And that's what they mad about. See, everybody else on YouTube can be bought. All you gotta do is give them a Cash App, a Super Chat, a Venmo, a PayPal, and they'll D-ride you all the way. Yo, appreciate you, bro. Supporting my show. Appreciate you, bro. Nah, we ain't doing that here. Anybody support my platform, you support because you want to support. But you're not gonna buy me to the point where I'm silent and I'm not gonna speak. We're not doing that, bro. I gotta wake these people up. Because a lot of these YouTubers been getting fat. They've been eating for years and years and years, and they ain't done nothing for nobody, bro. They just greedy. Greedy. And they've been leeching off of Kevin's blood for years. How come all these YouTubers that got all this money, how come they didn't put nothing together for Kevin Samuels yet? How come they didn't put together an event to display the works of Kevin Samuels? How come they didn't build a statue for Kevin Samuels? How come they didn't do something that's dope? How come they didn't get a billboard and put something together for Kevin Samuels? A billboard in Kevin Samuels' city, in his hometown. Something that's dope for Kevin Samuels and the fans. Why? They got the money. I thought they rich. I thought all these YouTubers are millionaires. Why they ain't do nothing? Why they ain't do nothing yet? Because they don't care. That's why. They don't care. That's why they mad at me. Right now, Anton's somewhere punching a wall right now. Like, man, I can't stand this dude. Why the hell did I shout out his name? You shout out the name because God Almighty made you do that. Just so that I could use it and show the people it. Because you know, as well as I know, that you don't rock with me. You don't. So don't say you do. Anybody that rock with me, they support what I do. You don't rock with me from the sidelines and say that from the side of your mouth. If anybody rock with me, you support my platform. If you don't support my platform, don't be telling anybody you rock with me. Because that's the equivalent of saying you know me. Like me and you is cool. You don't know me. I don't want nobody out here saying they know me and you don't know me. We not cool. Don't say you know me. We ain't break no bread. We didn't have no beer or drinks together. So stop. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care about your clout. None of that stuff mean nothing to me. Kevin died. He had millions and millions of dollars. And guess what? He dead. What does it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul? What does it profit? Nobody cares about your Rolex. Nobody cares about your car, your Porsches. Nobody cares about none of that mess. All that stuff is sitting right there. When you die and you gone, that stuff stay right here. Your clothes, somebody else will be fighting over your clothes. You're a woman, somebody else will be banging her out. Doesn't really matter. I'm just keeping it a buck. No matter what you leave behind, somebody else is going to get it. Real talk. That's why it makes no sense to boast about how much money you got or how much possessions you got. Because when you're gone, somebody going to be getting your possessions. Somebody going to be with your woman, in your jewelry, in your house, in your bed. That's right. Some of you brothers, you had to go do a bid and your old lady brung somebody in the crib in your bed. And he piped her down balls deep in your crib while you were in the pen suffering. You in the pen doing 5 to 10 and somebody in your bed doing 5 to 10 on your wife. Come on now. And she ain't even thinking about you because she know you coming home in 10 years. So she's still going to get some D and get piped down. It's a tough world. It's a sick world. It's cold, but it is what it is. Any dude that's going in for a 10-year bid, you should already know your old lady going to get piped down. You already know. Might as well you just tell the word, put word on the block. Hey, they piping down my old lady. You in the pen, somebody blowing your woman from the back, bro, blowing out her back. Deep. While you in the pen, mad as hell, bro. You mad. Somebody blowing your woman back, balls deep. It's crazy, man. That's suffering right there, bro. Just thinking, just the thought of your woman's cheeks being split like the Red Sea and some dude oiling her up, bro. Oiling up them butter buns. Them butter buns. You know a sister, see, here's the thing. You know a sister butter buns, them things be buttering. When you see a black woman butter buns, bro, them things be looking good from the back. You ever see a sister, bro, wagging? That thing be crazy, bro. Got a brother losing his mind. You ever see a sister coming down the block? You like, damn, what the heck is that, bro? Hey, yo, bro, peep this, bro. Damn. Hey, yo, come in. Let me talk to you. God, turn around. Damn. You lose your mind. You know there's a God when you see the black woman. Come on now. And now you in the penitentiary and another dude got your woman. That's why you shouldn't boast. Shouldn't boast, bro. Y'all be thinking everything's sweet till you go to the pen. That's when you find out that woman really loyal to you. She'll be topping off that other dude, bro. Topping him off. Top. Singing on the mic. Real talk. Think about this, fam. Why is it that your man MTR don't got no wife yet? How come lead attorney don't got no wife? I'm talking about now. Anybody can say they had one. That's a part of the play. I'm talking about why these dudes don't got no women. Kids, women. What are they doing? Your man MTR had Melanie King in his studio at his house. Why was she there and he ain't lay no pipe? I would have blew her back out. Wait, he went on the trip with who? Melly Monaco. MTR was on the trip with Melly Monaco, the one with the big breasts. And this dude didn't lay no pipe, bro. How you on the trip and you ain't pipe her down? You ain't put no pipe on her back. You know how it is, ladies, when your dude put his pipe on your back and it's warm and it warms up your back? Or he slap your back with his pipe. MTR didn't lay no pipe. He didn't even touch her breast, nothing. And she was feeling him. Listen, she invited him to the trip to Jamaica. Anytime a woman invite you on a trip, dog, it's because she want you to lay pipe. She ain't want to do no content. This dude with a camera, walking around with a camera like this. Bro, what are you doing? She want you to touch her, dog. She was wet. Right there, sitting down, wet. Or she wanted you to come from behind her and cup her breasts and hold her tight and feel her up. You ain't even do that, bro. Melanie King was in your studio. She put her feet in your lap. You ain't even get a foot job, bro. Nothing. The man busy drinking, sipping on some drinks. Melanie King wanted to get it in. I saw her on the video. She was coming on to him, flirting. I'm like, dog, shut off the live stream, bro. Lay pipe. What are you doing? She was flirting with this dude. She was like, come on, you don't want me, you don't want to do this. He was like, nah, gotta be professional, I'm like, bro, I would have shut down that damn live stream, bro. I would have been like, click, and I would have just laid pipe, bro. Pipe her down. Sent her on her way, bro. Because she had just recently got out of that divorce, so she was looking for some deep. She was. Because why would she go? Matter of fact, her going to MTR's crib was because she remember when you invited Melly Monaco. So she was jealous. They were all fighting to get MTR's D, but this dude is a weirdo. He didn't want to lay no pipe. This man had 2 opportunities and failed, bro. That's crazy. You had 2 opportunities with 2 female YouTubers to lay pipe and didn't lay none. How many of you brothers with a show of a 1 would have laid pipe on them two ladies' backs? Put a 1 in the chat. If you were in the same crib with Melly Monaco and Melanie King, would you have laid pipe? Come on now. We in church. Come on. Y'all know good and well y'all would have laid pipe. So I'm trying to figure out why MTR didn't do nothing. Of course off camera. We're not talking about on camera, dog. Of course off camera. Because here's the thing. These women know where MTR live. You don't bring a woman to your crib and you ain't lay pipe. That's the number 1 rule of the man code. A woman, do not enter your crib if you not laying pipe. Once she enter in the door and she get comfortable, time to lay pipe. She gotta know that's on your mind. This dude was talking about he doing content. What? And then he was telling Melly Monaco, he was like, I would have you sign an NDA. I'm like, bro, you a fool, bro. You a fool. And you wondering why she went married this other lame Gilbert Uranus, whatever his name is. The only reason why Melly got with him is because he got money. That's not even her type of dude. You know what I mean? Just being real. And why they don't got no kids yet? I'm just asking. Why Gilbert and Melly Monaco don't have no kids yet? What's the point of getting married? Why are you all in their business? I'm not in their business. Their business is on YouTube. I'm just upset that MTR never laid pipe on these women. I'm like, damn, bro. You talk all this talk about masculinity. Let's get out there. Bro is a lame. That man's scared of women, bro. He's scared of cooch. That man get around a woman, he fold, bro. He talking all that talk about masculineness, had 2 women with him and fold, bro. I couldn't. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna get up on out of here, man. It is what it is. You enjoy the stream. Be sure to subscribe. Let us know what you think in the comments. Yeah. I'm gonna get up on out of here, do what I gotta do, go fix this steak. You know what I mean? Everything's prepared. You have that pot warming? I'm gonna go put this thing on right now and go fix this steak. Do what I gotta do, man. So hey, appreciate everybody hitting the like button. If you're new, subscribe to the channel. If you like my content, post in the comments. Let us know where you from. You know what I'm saying? Let us know what state you from, where you rep. And we're going to keep you posted. If you want to see more videos like this, let me know in the comments. Yeah. That's why they don't like me, man. They don't like me because I keep it a buck. I keep it a buck, bro. I don't sugarcoat. I don't. You know? What is it? I don't know. What the heck is this? We still here? Something happened with the internet. I don't know what the hell happened. Did you get something on your phone?
Yeah.
You got something on yours too, right? Put a 1 if we still here. Something had happened with the internet. Huh?
It's not even moving.
What, me?
The chat.
Oh, mine?
Nothing.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. I had to move the screen, I guess. Yeah, something happened with the internet. And yeah, I don't know. Something happened with the internet. The internet went off. I switched it to my cellular data. So I'm pretty much ending the stream anyway, but I don't know what the hell happened, man. It's always some mess in the matrix. But what's going on, Wake? I see you in the building. Yeah, shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to all the mods. You know what I'm saying? They probably busy doing what they got to do. V-Dub, man, Show Shao. What do you call it? Brainwaves. Sean the Navigator. Forever Studios. Ezandra. Sherelle. Tracy. Caramel Kimmy Kim. Did I miss anybody? I said Show Shao. I said Forever Studios, right? I think I did. Yeah.
You said V-Dub?
Yeah, I said V-Dub, man. Yeah, so shout out to everybody, man. Appreciate everybody stopping by. If you like the realness, support the content. And catch you guys in the next episode, man. This life is a test, guys. Guys, this life is a test. Don't fret yourself. Don't worry. This life has already been preordained, which means everything that we're experiencing, it was already preordained, which means the Most High, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, pretty much know exactly what's coming next. We don't. So it seems kind of scary at times because you're in this life, but understand that he already knows the beginning from the end. So whatever you're going through right now, there's a beginning and there's an ending. We don't know the end, but just know God has your back. And if you're alive right now and you're going through, he know you're capable of overcoming. So stay focused, stay positive. Don't let nobody bring you down. Keep God first. I'm out. Peace.